Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth contestant, Neal Hayes, working hard at unemployment. Working hard at unemployment, Neal Hayes.
Has anyone here, by the show of hands, ever been fired from your job or known someone that was let go? Let me see your hands right now. Wow, they're out the room. Well, honored guests, friends, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, I was fired. That's right. The fateful call came in October, brisk fall day of last year. I was sipping on my Pike Place tall that cost a second mortgage, and enjoying my coffee. I get this phone call from my then current boss saying, "Neal, this is Sandy. I want you to meet me in Orlando tomorrow with your company laptop and your company phone. We no longer require your services." Wow. It's like getting hit in the stomach. Anyone ever experienced that before? You're literally numb. Is this really happening to me when I served this company faithfully for fill in the blank? How many years? Going through my mind, I'm rehearsing, thinking, when's the next time I'm going to be able to afford Starbucks? What will it take for me to actually explain to my wife that I've lost employment? Because she's going to want me to go out and find a J-O-B, a job, that's right. And using that acronym, because we know that Toastmasters are addicted to acronyms, tonight I would like to use J-O-B to share a little bit about my own journey. The first thing that I did was to jump into productivity. You realize when you feel like you've been kicked to the curb, how important it is to do something that makes you feel better about yourself. Does everyone know that? Because one of the first things that I did was to plant a garden. Because here's my logic. I love gardening. If my unemployment didn't kick in, at least I was going to have collard greens. That's right. We made that happen. We got that garden going. We played in the poop. I got things planted, and I said, you know, we'll wait for unemployment to come in, but at least we're going to eat along the way. Because it's important to stay busy. I built my son an adult-sized jungle gym. I did something with my hands that made me feel better about myself. Another J is I joined a social network called LinkedIn. How many of you heard of LinkedIn before? Yes. LinkedIn is Facebook without the drama. Or for those of you from New York, without the drama. Okay? It's a wonderful experience because I was able to network with all of my friends because my laptop was back in Dalton, Georgia. Okay, so I needed to be able to talk to my friends, and at the end of the day, what's interesting to me was that it was through networking with my friends and contacts that I found my new job. Oh, taking ownership. You know, it's really interesting because there was some concern in my household. Yes, that's right, there was talk that when I lost my job, I would stop shaving. That I would walk around in the same flannel shirt for 2 or 3 weeks on end. And that my wife, yes, it's true, she was afraid she would come home to find me playing coupon poker with the neighborhood ladies. But I can assure you that did not happen. No, I did not shave every day, maybe when I was building the jungle gym and planting the garden, but I still stayed busy. And one of the things of areas of taking ownership in my life, thanks to my wife, who's a wonderful personal trainer, was she bought me a membership to a gym. And I discovered something, and many of you probably already know this, is that when you exercise, you release endorphins. Endorphins help your body feel good. Do you realize how tough it is to be depressed when you feel good? I tried. I came home, I said, I should be bummed out, I lost my job, but I feel so good. Taking ownership of those areas is so important. And also, because my wife was working 2 jobs and I'd kiss her and hug her and pat her on the tail on the way out the door in the morning, I was doing the cooking and the cleaning and the shopping. How many people here cut coupons? Anyone here cut coupons? Yes. You get the Golden Scissors Awards, I'm telling you. Because my respect grew for people cutting coupons. I spent 3 hours one morning cutting coupons. And the trip went like this to Publix. As I got in there and laid out all those coupons, I was one of those guys at the register. I came out of that store and I couldn't wait to get my wife on the phone saying, honey, you're not going to believe this, but I'm rolling out with $215 of groceries that I only paid $115 for. I thought it was legalized theft. It was wonderful. I was so excited. And like so many people, we have a lot of stuff. And we started looking around our house saying, we have got to streamline. We have got to de-junk. So one of the things that we did was begin to organize all of the junk into piles and put those piles into categories into the garage because the cars couldn't stay there any longer. And we had to price those things so we could have a yard sale. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share something very vital with you. My wife, on the day of that yard sale, did something that every red-blooded American woman should do. She went to the spa. The phone call went something like this. Hi, honey. Oh, I got this hot stone massage, and the oil, oh, is so wonderful. Hey, you want 25 cents for those drill bits, Bob? It was a wonderful thing for my wife. But, you know, she deserved it, and I have to tell you, without her hard work, without her efforts, I could not have made it through that season in my life. Spencer Johnson said in his book, Peaks and Valleys, he said, ask this question if you're in a peak or a valley. What is the reality of this situation? What is true about where you're at? Be prepared for the next season of your life. One of the things that I was forced to do was to sit down and make a list of what I liked and what I disliked about my former job, because it helped me to identify where I was going to go. In Max Lucado's book, Cure for the Common Life, he says, ask yourself this question. What would I do if I didn't get paid for it? Because that is your sweet spot. That is how you jump into productivity. That is how you take ownership. That is how you are prepared for the next season. Madam Toastmasters.